Okay guys, welcome back. So tying up a few wee black and silver half hogs. I think you'll like this wee one. Now the hook and the vise is a Kamasan B100 in size 12, so 12s and 14s. The thread I'm going to use to tie the fly is the Ultra thread in 70 in black. So I'm just going to come in and start my thread where sort of I want the first part of the wing to start in and around that area. Now the rib is a Unimeter, silver and gold in size 16. I'm just going to catch this in on the way down. Now I want the silver side of the tinsel. So what you want to do, you want to catch it in with the gold side facing yourself. Now it's fine to catch this in on the way down because I'm going to use super glue to secure the rib to the body and then come back up with your thread turns to there. Give the thread a wee spin anti-clockwise. Then I'm just going to come back down, stop short, back up. And all I'm trying to do here is just to put a bit of a shape into the body. Back down and back up. Now keep attention in the thread. Just going to throw in a couple of half hitches. And then come in with the good old super glue and just wipe it on the side that's going to contact the thread, and then just bring your silver mylar up the body, just leaving a gap. Now, if you don't want to do it this way, the best way to do it, as in to create the black body, or the body, is tie the whole body silver and use Uniflex as your rib. Give you the same effect. Now, the first part of the wing. Now we're obviously going to take deer hair. 3 pinches of it, but first give the impression of a shuck. This is parapost. Just trim that off. Now I've reduced this by half. So just come in, get your length, just sort of way coming to the bend of the hook. Just pinch. Around with the pinching loop. Nice tight turns, make sure it stays on top. Come in, trim that away. Then 2 strands of micro crystal flash and pearl. Now I just offer them up long because we can trim them. And then just come around with the pinching loop, turns, back up on top, fold back, trim away. Now, I want these to sort of way stay in line with the parapost, just to there, and I'm just going to trim them slightly longer than the parapost. Then we'll go into our deer hair. Now, this is deer hair that have dyed a medium dun. But it's very fine, as you can see. It's very short, very fine fibres. Now I'm not going to stack. I'm just going to come in, take a small pinch of the deer hair, trim, get rid of most of the under fur that you can. We like a wax. Offer this up yet again I just like to offer it up much to the same length as the power post. Just pinch, come in, trim, come around with your thread turns, nice and tight. Just working the thread down now, just to balance it up, because you don't want to start to create a lump. Nice and tight. Don't worry about the stub ends, sort those out in a second. The legs, this is pre-knotted. Pheasant tail legs dyed black. I just want 2 for each side. So just turn these around, open them up, get them to the length that I want. Just bringing them forward a wee touch, around with a turn, and then tie them in nice and tight. Tie them in tight, you should be able to break them off and work the thread back up very tight to the wing. Now the first part of the thorax, if you like, this is the traditional Irish dubbing in the sparkle dub in the fiery red. So put a dubbing and then just come in with your dubbing, slide the fibres back, another lick of wax, we'll go back to your deer hair. Just a very small pinch you need, you don't need too much. Trim that away. Back up to the dressing, tips again level, so as you can see there, just bring the tips up level to there. We like a wax up to there, pinch, trim, round, pinch and loop, and nice and tight with the thread turns in. I would advise to go down to the eye and back up and try and keep everything as level as you can. Yet again, don't worry about the stubs. Now this here is rabbit dyed black with a very small amount of Peacock glister. So just dub that on, slide this up. It's going to come back in, just hold the wing. Just come down over that area and back up. Then back to deer hair for the final pinch. That's a great wee pattern, this. Obviously it's a midge pattern. It's a good wee fly to have in your box, even for hawthorns, the hawthorn fly. Just trying to get rid of some of the under fur. Back up again, another wee lick of wax. Get your length, much to the same length. Pinch, trim, and then straight round with your thread turns. Now, you might lose the odd fibre when you do this in the wing, but not to worry. There's enough deer hair on this. Now, you have a choice to make here. You can make it a sage hog, and you can put a hackle on the front. Or, what I'm going to do is leave it as a half hog, and this is the black Peacock glister for the head. And don't be shy with the head. You're not gonna. I don't think you need a tiny head on this fly. Obviously, make it proportional to the body, but I don't think you need a tiny head. And then just come in with your Peacock glister. Sweep the fibres back. Bring the thread to the eye. Take a couple of turns. wee lick of varnish onto the thread, and then straight up with your whip finishing tool. Throw in your whip finish, pull your thread tight, trim away your tang thread, and then make sure that there's no varnish in the eye before you finish off. I just noticed on the camera there's a wee fibre there. Just take that away. And there you go, guys, that's a black and silver. Much like a Bibio with the colours in the thorax. But it's a great wee pattern, this. Faced on the point. And hopefully you've got something from that. As always, guys, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It is greatly appreciated, you know that. And until the next time, be good, take care of each other, and if God spares me, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.